können wir etwas auf Französisch sagen. Zum Beispiel so, je suis à Paris avec ma mère.
Oui. Moi, je suis à Paris avec ma fille.
We're on our way to the best croissant.
The best croissant from Paris.
Yeah.
Croissant!
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 Yeah.
My mom and I went on this trip to Paris with the train to celebrate her changing jobs. I have been in Paris only once before for one day, even though it's technically so close to Switzerland. My mom has also only been once as a kid, so for both of us, Paris was a kind of new city to explore, and we had so much fun. On our first morning, we headed to a bakery which had won a prize for the best croissants in Paris. And let me tell you, it really was incroyable. We walked to the beautiful Luxembourg garden where we ate our croissants and drank our coffee and tried to comprehend that we really are in Paris.
Wow. Jetzt kann man das so machen.
I made a little itinerary scene for this trip, which I loved to do because I love planning trips and I always love trying out a new craft.
Wer ist das noch Kram?
We spent most of this day just wandering around the neighborhood Le Marais and popping into many cute shops. Most of the shops opened around 11, and because we were up so early, we first stopped at a cafe and read a bit. In the afternoon, I bought some adorable little charms at this gorgeous shop filled with just charms, truly a crafty girl's dream. I will put my charms on my journal, and this was probably my favorite part of that first day.
Kann ich jetzt einfach vielleicht für das Mädchen-Zeug noch nehmen? Gesehen? Was wir draussen haben gesehen?
Aha, Modi habe ich gesehen. Ja.
In the evening, we made some dinner in the apartment where we stayed to save some money, but also just because we were kind of really tired. And then later we went on an evening walk to say hi to the glittering Eiffel Tower, which is so beautiful. And this was a pretty awesome first day, I'd say. We woke up early every morning we were in Paris because we were just way too excited to keep sleeping. The sky this morning was also extra beautiful as we were walking to the metro station.
Strasbourg, Saint-Denis.
We started off our day at Fauna, a cute Scandi cafe where we got amazing cardamom buns and coffee. We headed to the Musée de l'Orangerie, where we had to wait in line for a while because we didn't pre-book a ticket. But because we were there right when it opened, we only had to wait 30 minutes, and it was totally worth it because seeing Monet's water lilies was very high on my list of things I wanted to see in Paris. I have to admit that what moved me most was seeing my first Matisse works in real life. My eyes were sweating a bit. Matisse is my favorite painter, and so I definitely had a fangirl moment there.
So beautiful.
We walked from the museum through the beautiful park up to the Louvre. We were in Paris after the Louvre heist, unfortunately, so we didn't see anything exciting there. We decided to only do one museum, so we didn't go inside. So maybe I'm gonna go to the Louvre one day when I'm in Paris by myself, because one day I just have to go in there, but there are just always so many people there that I'm kind of intimidated. We had every possible weather situation during our trip. We had sun, wind, and on that afternoon we had quite a bit of rain, but I didn't mind at all. It was actually quite cozy. We only had one umbrella though, because mine broke the day before the trip.
Jusqu'au 30 octobre, le trafic de la ligne 6 est interrompu pour travaux entre la Notifiquet, Bruxelles et Plaine-d'Italie.
Oktober ist der Betrieb der Metrolinie 6 zwischen den Stationen La Nord-Piquet, Grenelle und Place d'Italie unterbrochen.
Salut? Ja, das ist schön.
Da kannst du aber auch noch mal holen.
Ja.
On our last full day, we headed to Montmartre, where we first got some pastries and coffee from Mamiche, which were scrumptious and sat in a little park. We walked up to the Sacré-Cœur to enjoy the beautiful view over the city and walked around the neighborhood there.
Ja, das ist so richtig Frankreich.
We then also took some photos in the photo booth there because I am just obsessed with photo booth strips as souvenirs to put in my journal. In the afternoon, we took the metro back in the direction of the Seine, and I went into this gorgeous stationery shop where I got some cute stickers. And then we just walked along the Seine for a while. I did a terrible job at vlogging for the rest of this afternoon, but in the evening we went back to see the glittering Eiffel Tower and tell her we will be back. This trip was just magical. I loved traveling with my mom. I also very much love solo traveling, but it's just a totally different experience. Paris absolutely wrapped me around her finger and I need to go back. I also love that we went there by train, even though I felt kind of sick on our way back home because we sat backwards. Thank you so much for watching this video. This one means a lot to me. Love you and see you in the next one.